Museum of Speed this morning. I was only there for a couple hours at the most. It is a lot to take in. If I was actually going to be there and look at all the displays, read all the stuff that's there, you could spend several days there. There's so much to see.
Today's video is pretty simple. A museum, windmills, and the open road. This is day 6 of a 7-day drive of the Corvette caravan from Seattle, Washington to Bowling Green, Kentucky. Today's only registered stop is the American Museum of Speed in Lincoln, Nebraska, where day 6 starts, along with 400 Corvettes. After that, we're driving almost 350 miles to Columbia, Missouri. So what's in the Speed Museum? Well, a little bit of everything. Or maybe more accurately, a whole lot of bit of everything. They have displays of Indy, open wheel, show cars, land speed, Chevy, engines, motorcycles, pedal cars, art, tin toys, and a soda fountain, and more. All on display over 3 floors. Want more? Go up the stairs and see the lunch boxes. And don't forget about the music room. Who would have thought that there were so many flathead Ford intake manifolds built? Like I said, you need more than 2 hours here.
I don't know what it is. To go, we got in free with our caravan pass, which obviously was part of our funds paid for it. But they got there nice and early for us to open the doors at 7 o'clock. They usually open up at the noon, I think it is.
This museum, in essence, is the driver's meeting this morning because it's only a few minutes away from our hotel. It's also a great place to watch everybody drive by as they head to Columbia. Most people are with their own groups and tend to stay together for the duration of the drive. The lines of cars tend to get longer as more cars and groups are added to the caravan every day. Tomorrow is going to be crazy because all the other legs from the rest of the country are all descending to Bowling Green in the afternoon. That means there's going to be over 3,500 Corvettes on the highways tomorrow. It's going to make for a great drive and video. So that's my plug. Please subscribe. I decided to seek out a Canadian group and drive with them through town. Once we hit the highway, I left them in search of other groups. There are a ton of windmills here. We got lucky and passed one of the blades being transported. Those things are huge. The scenery today? Well, it's not very scenic. There are a ton of rolling highway hills which tease you for a spectacular view at the top, only to realize there's just more road. There's no scheduled lunch today, so we stopped when we were hungry and grabbed a sandwich and hit the road again.
Missouri somewhere. Those wind farms are here along the highway. There's a lot of wind in the car, but not a whole lot of wind in the air to turn those turbines today. Tomorrow we reach our destination, Bowling Green, Kentucky. So really excited. There's cars everywhere. Right now there's no cars everywhere, but it's just an awesome time. If you missed it, the next one is in 5 years, 2029. So far I'm planning on going. I'll be 64, and I think there's a song about 64. Anyways, I'm loving this, even though I'm going by myself. If you ever question about going on one of these, don't go. It's only every 5 years, so if you miss one, you gotta wait another 5 years. It's so worth going. Yes, it's a long drive, but so worth it. put on his brake lights, so I think there's a cop up ahead. Well, it's a 45 zone. Oh, I gotta go back. Arrived here in Columbia, and I'm sure my hair is a fright. So yeah, this is the last night before we go to Bowling Green, so pretty excited. I don't know if you can see him, but the yellow vet is just pulling in there. He comes up to me and says, yeah, I remember your videos from 2014. And he says, yeah, he talked about my son, and he was with me in 2014. If you haven't seen that video, go look for it. But I said to him, I said, you know what? He is the most popular person not at this caravan. Everyone who sees me, they ask, oh yeah, I remember your video and you went with your son and all that. I said, yeah. He says, oh, he's not here this time. So they're all disappointed. So Mitchell, you're missed. Oh, here comes some more people.
The day ended with an optional dinner featuring GM executives speaking on the big screen. Tomorrow is it. Our final destination is the Corvette Museum, plus one stop that I didn't do in 2014, the Gateway Arch in St. Louis.